What's up, Homestead homies? It's Off Good with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And today we're going to talk about one of the probably the most underrated animals on the homestead.
Yes, and actually it is my favorite. I like them a lot more than chickens. Today we're going to be talking about guinea fowl. And guineas are probably my favorite. They probably are my favorite thing on the whole farm, pretty much. They're really entertaining. They were one of the first animals that we got on the farm after the chickens. Someone had said something to it. It was an older man, and he said, "You really need to check into getting these guinea." And I thought, you know, what's a guinea? We had no idea, really.
Noah had guineas.
Yeah, but we didn't really think about it. Yeah, I just remember saying to you, "Oh my gosh, they make so much noise," remember? And then I did research on them, and these guys are, I mean, they're like comedians. They're the farmer's watchdog, as they call them, and they really do watch over your farm. And probably the neatest thing that they do is they are great at getting all the ticks around the area. When we first moved in, we had a lot of ticks. And they do a great job because they just stay in a little pack, however many you have, and they just run around the yard all day long, getting bugs. Great at like copperheads and rattlesnakes. You know, they'll peck them. And they're very gentle.
And they're good in the garden too, because they don't really scratch like a chicken does, or even go after the fruit like, you know, a tomato or something. They'll get the bug off of it, but they don't really
they're like gentle how they get them off.
Right.
But they will, when you guys, you know, if you do have them and you feed them like strawberries or tomatoes, they do like those a lot. So you have to be careful, because then they get in your garden, you might see a few little holes in there. But they're great. We have a funny story. We had someone come visit at our house, and she had come over, and then their dog followed and came over. And you know, your animals know all the animals. If you know, a different animal comes into your homestead, you know, they'll let you know. Well, we were sitting here on the couch hanging out, and all of a sudden we heard this horrible ruckus going on, right? And the guineas just put their heads down in a little pack, and they were running over where the dog was trying to come under the fence.
And carrying on.
Yeah, they went crazy. And they chased the dog away. And then about 20 minutes later, the dog came back. We heard the guineas honking again, and they're going back underneath there, and they're chasing that dog away. And they're really good if we have people come and visit, people that they don't know, something different. I mean, they let you know, they alert. You know, the dogs will be sleeping on the porch, and the guineas will be letting you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really neat. And I had done a bunch of research when we had first gotten ours. We had started just with a few. And when they're babies, they're called keats. And they're pretty, if we don't have electricity here, so we're not able to use like a heat lamp or anything to keep them warm. So we got them.
They're pretty hardy. I mean, they're a native from Africa bird.
Yep.
But they are pretty hardy, and it gets pretty cold here too. But we don't have any problem with them. They go outside with the chickens when it's cold, and they stay in the chicken house with them. But
yeah, guineas don't like snow. They'll do, like if they walk, you know, they come running out when you open up the coop. They come running out, and if they see the snow, they may fly and try to go land on something. One time we had them fly out, we had snow, and it was up in a tree. So we had to definitely, you know, try to coax it down. But when they're babies, I was talking about, they're called keats. And when you get your guineas, I would really suggest getting them as, you know, a keat, as a younger bird.
Yeah. Because
when they're older, they're not a domesticated type bird. I mean, they've been domesticated over the years. I think the ancient Greeks and Romans tried to domesticate them, but they're like a wild bird that has kind of been domesticated. And at first, we try to train them. You can train your guinea, and it works phenomenally by using white millet. Make sure it's pure white millet. The other millets won't do it, but it's sort of like a drug to them. They love it. So you can train them, because generally at night, you know, a lot of them will want to stay in the trees, and the only thing that's going to really mess with them, because they're so hardy, they don't have a lot of sicknesses and diseases. I mean, if they're wild and free range, they don't have really any sicknesses or diseases. The thing that's going to kill them is a predator, like an owl or a coyote or something like that.
Yeah, and we've never had them where they've gone off into the trees, because we always get them when they're young.
And we train them.
And then we crate train them, and then we put them in with the chickens. and then boom, they go in and out with the chickens every day.
Yeah, so yeah, what we do is when you get them, you get your keeps, you put them in on our dog crate. I always say everyone needs a dog crate on the farm because you can use it for so much. Yeah. So we'll put them in there for, you know, about 6 weeks or so. Yeah. Keep them in there, and then you just kind of open the cage and then let them get out and run around. And then once they're old enough and they've kind of got used to things, then the chickens are running around them and seeing them in the cage, so they know, you know, kind of what's going on. And when they're old enough to fend for themselves, then we'll integrate them and we put them in the chicken coop. And then they are basically the boss. Yeah. The guineas are the boss of the chickens. I mean, they're the boss of everyone. They let everyone know who's the man or who's the lady. Right now we have 4 males and 1 female. We do. And then I had, you know, studied, how do you tell the difference between a boy and a girl? I mean, I don't know how many boys, how many girls I have. And some people say it's the curl of they have like these flappers that hang down on their chins, but that's not really as accurate as just listening to them. Yeah, they have different sounds. Like the males only can do 1-syllable sounds, like a chee 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 chee. And then the females have a 2-syllable sound. I've heard like buckwheat, 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 or come back, come back, come back. So it's a 2-syllable sound. The female can do both the chi-chi, the 1-syllable, and the 2-syllable, and the male can only do one. Yeah, it could be cha-cha-cha-cha or chi-chi-chi-chi, but it's just one sound. So males 1-syllable, females 2-syllable. So that's really the best way to tell the difference. Yeah. And a lot of times the females are a little smaller. Right now we found out, I thought I had more females. We have 1 female and the 5 males. And they're all after her. She's getting a workout. Yeah, yeah, poor little thing. And then they do lay eggs. The eggs are a little smaller than a chicken egg, and they taste just like a chicken egg, I think. The one thing with guinea fowl compared to chickens and turkeys, guinea fowl are higher in protein, and so are their eggs. Oh, really? So, yeah. I'm the health guru, so yeah, I like about all that. When she lays an egg, because she doesn't lay them like every day, but they're in with the chickens, so we don't, you know, we just throw them in and eat them up or whatever. I mean, it's not, you don't even know. And then if you do want to go ahead and hatch them, you can just put them in. They're at 28 days for gestation on a guinea, but you can put them under a broody hen, and then they'll hatch too. So you can do that. Right. But yeah, we love them. They are definitely a necessity. I don't know, I think you're seeing more of a comeback of them, but they are so amusing. Now the ones we have are the white pearls. They're called the helmeted pearl. Yeah. The helmeted pearl, they have like a little helmet on their head. And they are just so amusing. I could just sit out and I just love their little sounds, you know, when they're out. And when you're out in the garden, they like to follow you around when you break up the earth. And they'll just kind of get the bugs and the flies at night, and they're just so amusing. I just like to sit and watch them. They are like my favorite. I mean, I'm a total guinea fan. So if you guys are looking for some tick control, because you know we want to have everything on our farm have a job. You know, it has to earn its keep, and they definitely earn their keep here on the farm by eating tons of bugs. You know, getting rid of those bad snakes around, poisonous snakes, and you know, I mean, we love them. They're entertaining. People come and they're like, "What is that crazy looking bird?" I mean, they look like little men running around in little suits. But the one that we have is called the helmeted pearl, and it's probably the most popular. Yeah. They're like little, you know, black and white checks. And then the other thing, if you guys are into arts and crafts, the feathers are great. And even some places may want to buy the feathers from you. You can make really cool things with them because they're kind of like a checkerboard pattern on the feather. They're just beautiful, beautiful feathers. So we love them. Get some. Yeah. Get some guineas, right? Yeah. So, yeah. That's it. Got anything else you want to say about our cute little guineas? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little video we inserted right here while we were talking. We'll try something new with that because it was a little windy outside to chase the guineas around and try to talk about them outside. So hopefully you enjoyed the last video too with the Misty Prepper update. And we still are offering our t-shirts. It's just going to be a thing anytime, always. If you want to get a t-shirt to help support our channel, we'll hook you up. All you got to do is give us an email. And that's it, man. Here comes spring, starting to get the planting done. We'll have some videos coming up with that stuff. And March 1st or 2nd? March? Yeah. May 1st. May 1st or 2nd? May 9th? Is it the 9th? I think so, yeah. Are you sure? I think it was May 9th. May 9th? It's 2 days. Oh, May 1st and 2nd. Yeah,
May
you're
1st and 2nd. What's May 9th?
I was thinking for next year. No, it's May 1st and 2nd. I didn't know.
May 1st and 2nd, we're going to be in, is it Mansfield, Missouri. And we're going to be at the Baker's Creek
Spring Planting Festival.
That's right. So if you guys want to have a meetup and get together and have some FaceTime and hang out with Off Grid with Doug and Stacy.
So it's May 1st,
just
wait,
let
that's
us
a
know.
Sunday. So
yeah,
it's a
Sunday,
Sunday,
Monday. Yep.
So we're going Sunday.
And probably staying over till Monday and then coming home Monday afternoon.
Yeah, May 1st and 2nd, Spring Planting Festival for Baker's Creek.
Right, and we're gonna drop some more videos and let you guys know about it. But so that's the plan. If you guys want to meet up in Mansfield, Missouri with Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, if you missed us at the homesteading conference, then this will be another opportunity to hook up with us, ask us some questions, and hang out. So that's cool too.
Yeah, it should be really cool. It's just a great festival.
Yeah. So this is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. I'm Doug.
And I'm Stacy.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
See ya.
Why are you here? I'm here. Well, I'm on my way out west, and I just had to stop by here to see you on my way out west.
That's totally